It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Plumlee in at the five. And for Oklahoma City, Mr. Moves out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hayward in at the small forward. Now we know, Greg, trade talks have increased as we get closer to the deadline. So how does it affect the player when their name is mentioned in trade rumors?
Listen, it can rattle your confidence, and especially the first time it happens. But, Kevin, it's important to remember that it's all business, and guys just can't take it personally.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Passes it to Leonard. Clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Moves. Dishes to Hayward. Inside. Giddey, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Plumlee with the screen. Harden the pass to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Shot clock at 3. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass.
Physical D, but Shai shows unreal body control when driving to the bucket.
Now, here's George. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Harden sets the pick for George. Hits the three-point bomb.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Giddey the pass to Mr. Moves. A pass to Hayward. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You take a look at the Clippers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out the Thunder, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Now, here is George. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by George. It's good. Here's Harden, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Plumlee with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And a moment now to look at how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up as we close out the year. Still lots of games left. Here are the rookies off and running in the early going. Well, you look at Mr. Moves. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that number 2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to number 1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked 2nd already.
The early returns have been impressive. He already looks comfortable in the system, and his confidence is sky high. You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Plumlee with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. He can't get that one. Nice D from Williams. Thunder have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Leonard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Yes, that goes in. Giddey's got 5.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. The shot's good.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Clippers trail. Harden with it. Outside, George. Harden with a screen on Hayward. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Leonard. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. He has 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Los Angeles.
The offensive versatility of Kawhi, able to rise up and hit the jumper there with confidence.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Amir Coffey comes in for George. Bones Highland is checked in for Powell. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden. Here's Joe. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Giddey gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Pass to Zubac. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. And the pass to Mr. Moves. Holmgren with a screen on Zubats. Joe passes to Giddey. Here's Mr. Moves. Here's the feed to Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Outside Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Down low. Here's Zubats. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Mr. Moves got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Joe. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Fires for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 5, and back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Mr. Moves checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for George. And then for Los Angeles, Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's James Harden in for Highland. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And George kicks it to Tucker. Outside Westbrook. There's the 3. They get it back. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Williams is out there with Mr. Moves. And it's Hayward. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Westbrook. He has 7. On the wing, Harden. Back to Westbrook. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hitting the glass like he's a power forward. Russell Westbrook can be an absolute force when he's crashing the glass.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Mr. Moves in that last game against Memphis was dominant. Scored 12 points, and it was the best work he's done on the glass this year. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Harden, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Joe. Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Tucker. Hayward outside, 5 on the clock. Over George. Again, the Thunder score.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Plumlee. Last time out, he had 13 points. Tucker has screened. The 3 from George. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here is Plumlee after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Plumlee sets the pick for Harden. No good on the three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's the screen. Mr. Moves passes to Hayward. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. There's the dish to George. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Here's Plumlee. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. Took him no time at all on that one. Joe's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. 1:15 left now here in the second. To the middle. Here's Plumlee, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for George. Hayward is screen on Plumlee. Mr. Moves passes to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And you see how effortless it can be for Hayward. In fact, it's been that way all night.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Harden. Giddey defending. Harden against Giddey. A 3 from Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The Thunder leading by 14. There's the pass to Mr. Moves. To the paint. Here's Williams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, drills it from outside. Hayward's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, that's a lose-lose. You don't want to give Hayward that shot. He will bury it.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for Oklahoma City. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, I mean, it's easy to see why they're up big. They know how to use their size, their athleticism to wear their opponent down. And you look at their rebounding numbers, it's incredible.
Showing a lot of this and this.
Ooh.
And another one.
Whoa, you've been
and
working
2
out.
biceps at once.
Wow.
I'm tired.
All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacking up.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell, and it's Plumlee in at the center. Mr. Moves misses.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Plumlee sets the pick for Harden. Back to Leonard. Nice D from Williams. The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Mr. Moves. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Giddey. The Clippers grab the miss. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Harden dishes to Plumlee. Kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Harden. The three. Rebound by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They set the pick. Hayward passes to Mr. Moves. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one misses. Clippers trail by 18. Harden the pass to Powell. Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Mr. Moves. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. That's now 8 points for Mr. Moves. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. Now here's Powell. Scoreless thus far. Leonard on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Mr. Moves. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Plumlee with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, Giddey. James Harden missing on the 3. Puts up a 3, and Giddey gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Plumlee. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Leonard.
Taking the hit, Kawhi Leonard. Great concentration.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
And a moment to see numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Putting up about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Mid-range game comes easy for SGA, just a matter of control for him.
Here's Leonard, rebounded by Mr. Move. Mr. Move's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. The Clippers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. And a deep 3 from George. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Joe. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And that one's good, Mr. Moves.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Dishes it to Leonard. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Great job by Kawhi. Strong, physical, plays with an edge.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Plumlee. Mr. Moves passes to Joe. Williams for 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Mason Plumlee. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for George. Thunder on D. The 3 from Harden. Los Angeles with another miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Mr. Moves. For 3, Hayward. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Outside Westbrook. Here's Leonard. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-6 run. Joe, good. Joe's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:36 left to play in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden kicks to Leonard. It's tipped. Here's Joe. He's got 8 to the inside. Williams passes to Mr. Moves. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How his last 10 games have gone. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. It's deflected.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Mr. Move. He kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. His three-pointers off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Highland, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Highland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holmgren with a screen on Zubac. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Phenomenal work in the screen and roll. Holmgren is so good at exploiting the defense in those sets.
Leonard looking over the floor. The pass to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Holmgren. He's out there with Lou Dort. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Mr. Moves. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here is George. Good work there as it goes. George has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort, left side. Passes to Mr. Moves. Here's Joe. Pass to Mr. Moves. Into the lane. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. George against Dort. From deep. George, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Mr. Moves passes to Holmgren. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Zubats with the screen for George from past the arc. And it's George again missing.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Clippers with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holmgren against George.
Hey, yo, wrestle.
Zubats a screen on George. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by George. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Now here's Westbrook to stop the run. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
The Thunder have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Mr. Moves. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Here's George after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Mr. Moves and the dunk by Holmgren.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Down low, here's Zubats. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
He makes it look so easy. What a finish in there by Zubats.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the left side wing. For 3, Holmgren, and he's good on the 3 ball. Holmgren's got 23 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Thunder have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. The pass to Mr. Moves. For 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now Westbrook. Zubats a screen on Wallace. Passes it to George. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets and the bidding, the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
And the Thunder with the possession here. after Westbrook's missed three. Here's Mr. Moves. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Westbrook dishes to George. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Mr. Moves got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Door to screen on Zubac. Holmgren in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Westbrook passes to George. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Mr. Moves. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for George.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City making a change here. Higgins is checked in. And then for the Clippers, Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Mann comes in for Bones Highland. And James Harden subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Mr. Moves. To the paint. Clock at 4. Dort passes to Holmgren. Misses the three. LA has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Harden kicks to George. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
You always need role players to step up and help, and it was no different in this one, as everything seemed to be clicking for Mr. Moves.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
On offense, here are the Thunder. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Holmgren with a screen on Zubac. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.